feet to Vegas.
Y'all say like, okay, we gonna put a song down together. I mean, for what y'all did, man, it's like y'all had to be like, okay, me and you great run with this shit.
No, what happened? All hung together. Me, Hood, Wig, Split, we just all hung together.
Oh, just cool.
But we wasn't no group.
Okay, no official group.
Right. So we did a song together. Remember, I used to write Hood shit.
Right, and that's when we did.
And Johnny Roxy heard the song.
Right.
That we did, and he was like, "Y'all sound good together."
Right.
Like all three. That was when all three of y'all was first came together.
That's how Murder One became.
Okay.
He like, y'all should do a group. He like, let's do that song. He brought the white bitch with that guy be going crazy. Right. That West Side nigga, we did that.
It was way out.
Cause that's a little idea. Cause he the one put that whole little idea together.
Right.
Y'all should be a group. Y'all sound good together. Cause he was trying to fuck with Hood.
That's right.
Hood brought him to us, but we had Big Mike.
Right.
Okay.
We brought Big Mike and them two together.
Right.
That's when Pirate Records came.
And that's when
we put them two together, Johnny Roxy started to fuck everybody.
Yeah, that's when Big Mike
did.
like,
Okay.
that bitch ass nigga.
Right. That's when that went down. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But we fucked with Big Mike, with Smitty. I introduced him to Smitty.
Okay.
He started paying for all the shit we had going through.
Paying for the studio time and all
and
that.
then he kind of like fell off for a minute.
Heard he dead, man.
Yeah, now, but yeah, he had ended up falling off and shit. Then we end up meeting.
Now how y'all meet Mo Green and all them? How did they come?
We met Mo through Jay Reeves.
Okay.
He was Mo Green.
Okay.
And you know, he was on his little tree thing, his little P thing, and
yeah.
Jay Reeves used to fuck with him on his little thing, and we used to. I used to just go by there with Jay Reeves sometimes, just on some tree.
Okay.
And then the nigga was like a fan.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? He was like, man, you niggas is hot. He was like, y'all niggas raw. He was like, shit, when y'all, next time y'all go out of town, we fuck with T.Y. He was like, next time y'all go to town, he was like, he wanted to roll. He was like, nigga, I put in on the car, nigga, everything.
Okay, he was ready
like, I put in, and he just wanted to roll.
Okay. At that point is where we learned that.
That's when we said, guess
it's
what?
Murder One Mafia out here, and we had to change our name.
We found out Too Short had a Murder One.
Right.
Did it? Okay.
Murder One.
I don't know who it was, but I know we learned that there's another group.
At that point,
Right,
yeah.
fucking with the nigga.
So that was early on in the game, though, huh?
That's when we changed to 420.
Okay. Right. So changing to 420 really worked out better, though.
But then Mo, how he became in the picture, because like I say, it was just us, me, him, and Jay Reeves.
Okay.
We was going to fuck with T.I., which we found out he was a little snake type of motherfucker.
T.Y.
So T.Y. baby. So we quit fucking with him.
Not T.Y. baby.
And I was always the one coming up with most of the little ideas as far as let's try to do shit.
Yeah.
I told, since he had money, Jay Reeves, them niggas had all the money.
Yeah, you about this business.
He was on his hustle, Jay Reeves was on his shit. That nigga always been on his hustle. Nigga was just now getting in the, you know, the P shit. Mo had his shit. Niggas was like, fuck with all these niggas who keep trying to fuck us. Niggas can just start putting money in and we'll do our own shit. Bam, they started putting money in. That's when we came up with High Tech.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
What was High Tech? What was High Tech?
That was High Tech. High Tech, Black Rag. From Ben. So
then, what was the High Tech again? The High Tech Black Rag?
That High Tech was the company that Mo, that we all started, but it was Mo and Jay Reeves.
At that point is when me and you had the conversation.
And then
we decided
we was like,
fuck
we gonna always have our own label.
Call it Black
So
Rag.
after we do, you know, we with them, but when we blow up, whatever, we gonna have our own label where we gonna pull our boys in.
Yeah.
You know, so that's how Black Rag came up. You know?
Yeah.
Because it repped the neighborhood, but at the same time it didn't sound
too like.
And Black Rag was, you know, Black Rag was my name. Cause we was calling that shit. We tried to find our own names, what we was gonna call ourselves.
Yeah.
You didn't want to be who? G-Love?
Yeah, I remember G-Love.
And I was PMK.
Yeah, I was
we had
G-Love.
to change our P.
I was G-Love.
That
was in El Dorado though.
We had to change that shit up.
That's rewinding time.
Yeah, y'all had to change it up.
Who was we when we was
Cause remember, I had the G-Love shirt at El Dorado, which was back in '91.
You saying he was G-Mob?
That's Bang.
When we did Murder One? You was G-Mob when we did Murder One?
Y'all had to evolve to who y'all are now. Y'all didn't start out like that.
I was.
No.
I was.
No,
I was.
No, he wasn't. You wasn't, bro.
In 91, hold on. I was G-Love in 91 at El Dorado. Because I had my first day of school, I wore a fucking Nike short set from motherfucking Discount Ball when they had the what's name of match. And the motherfucking shirt embroidered on it said G-Love.
So Black, what was your name at first, Black? What was your...
Man, look, I came in the game.
You know what, when we met,
I came with Cedric, and when I met my nigga, I had to make up a many names. You dig? I've been what? PMK, P Slimmy, nigga.
That was back in the Y2Z.
Yeah, Mr. Black. I was Mr. Black. Then we found out it was another Mr. Black in the game. So Deaf or some shit.
Yeah, Mr. Black was the last name before we started going with the Blizzaks. That's when motherfuckers started going with the Blizz on Mr.
for about 2 years.
Yeah, because of the P Slimmy shit. So motherfuckers quit calling you P Slimmy and were just calling you P for a while.
What was you on the first 4 Dubb album? What was your name on
the first 4 Dubb? Is
Black.
My nigga.
It was Black.
Blizzak, yeah.
And I was Mob. Remember the hats?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You already know.
We had the little fucking hats like at the playground.
It was official. Blizzak, MOB.
I'm on the Murder One.
Yeah, no, Murder One.
I had the Mob with the little beanie looking funny hat like the motherfuckers from ABC and Another Bad Creations wear. Remember I had a beanie door said Black.
And you going back right there.
I had PMK, remember?
I'm telling you, I got
my beanie said PMK.
I still got the poster.
What did the PMK stand for?
Poet
Master of Chaos.
Poet Master.
That's
way back in the. That way back with the fucking what's his name though.
With the other
they used to have them dances called a X2Z.
X2Z.
Was that the name of it?
That was a club.
That was a club. X2Z. That was when you was
the teenage club. Yeah.
Right. So that was nigga. That was
the dance.
Right, was from back in them days.
Kev called me P Slimmy, but it was PMK. But he called me P Slimmy
because of the dance. Right. So we started calling you P Slimmy. But the last name was Mr. Black before the Blizzle or the Mr. Blizzak.
No, yeah, that was the last name.
Because we found out that the nigga from the Bay was Black, was Mr. Black. It's a nigga from the Bay.
His name was from So Deaf, and we heard his song, nigga.
And so you just changed, then you put your own twist on it.
So Deaf.
But his
name was Mr. Black.
Yeah.
I don't know if he was from the Bay.
I think he was from the Bay. He was signed
to So Deaf.
But he was from I think he was from the Bay, but he was signed with So Deaf.
Right. But the nigga name was Mr. Black, and I'm like, nigga, I can't change it.
Because we had already been in.
And that's when I came with Blizzak.
Blizzak.
You understand me? And from there we got the Rizak.
But we had the name.
Changed it up.
So then Joe the Boss came in the picture.
Yeah, Joe the Boss. Yeah, okay.
Mo knew Joe. He introduced us to us, which was more on his business.
Okay.
And so that's when we really formed a company. Yeah. And started just really
putting shit in order.
Company, nigga, that actually was what we was really working on.
Trying to do,
And then we brought in the Kinfolks.
Yeah, I remember the Kinfolks.
But we had the nigga.
So y'all had the nigga
T.Y. We had the nigga T.Y. fly Ron in. That was Ron. He flew in.
It was Westside Kinfolks.
Folks was already with us. Remember, he flew Ron in to get on that song. Ron took off. He paid that nigga.
What song?
What was remember the song we did out there? We did like about four or five songs when we was out there.
Was this out in Cali?
Yep, with the next this dude named T.Y. we met. He was a little pimp nigga, but he used to talk about he managed he said he managed the Loonies. But when we go to California to fuck with him, we find out that his roommate was managing the Loonies.
The man next to the man.
Right. California sleeping in cars. Niggas, we was sleeping in cars.
Hey, but grinding, that's how it was. Niggas was grinding.
Had the long Jerry girl. Nigga, hoes was getting slapped in there for looking at niggas. Just getting slapped his hoes for looking at us.
Pussy's popping.
And still look, and the hoes still ended up in Vegas with niggas.
That's crazy, man.
You know?
Yeah, but Westside Kinfolks, I remember them group, man. That was
shout out to the Kinfolks.
Was that to the cast y'all signed? Y'all first put them out, right?
Yeah.
Trouble Youngster.
Yeah.
Trouble Youngster.
Big on Dread.
Because when I stayed in the hood, matter of fact, Fruit and his baby mama and them ended up moving in the hood right behind me on the next street.
Okay.
And you know, it wasn't
how many was in that group, Westside King? How many was
in
two MCs.
It was three.
Two MCs. No, two MCs.
Okay.
Loco and Trouble Youngster. You understand me? And
but that was like
there was about 30 niggas.
Okay, but as far as the group,
camp, it was like 30 Herberts.
Yeah,
30 Herberts. Yeah. It was 30
and so did y'all sign them? Was that the first group y'all signed to y'all label?
Yeah, was they signed? Cause I don't remember.
Y'all just kind of brought them out, like.
I know I fucks with them niggas. Them niggas Herberts, so I fuck with them.
Yeah.
But the way they got
Streets of Vegas.